Hi guys, so welcome to Imperial World. Today we've been doing we call it the arbitrage show. Trust me, you love this. You love this. Say you love it. So we're talking about a lot of things. But let me give my host.
Hi guys, welcome to Imperial World. My name is Angel and this is Imperial himself. Today we're going to be talking about arbitrage and all things arbitrage. Everything you need to know, the do's, the don'ts, the stops, the yes, the no's. So without any further ado, let's get in. But before we get in, please like, subscribe and click the notification button if you have not. First off, we'd like to know what is arbitrage? Because it's everybody's saying arbitrage. What is arbitrage?
Yeah. So arbitrage, it's a lot of things. Arbitrage is like the simultaneous buying and selling of assets at a low price point, at a high price point, at an approved platform, and you sell in a bigger platform. Okay. So do you understand this? Because should I go to pidgin English in Nigeria?
Basically, what you're saying is arbitrage is when you buy, then you resell, but in legal platforms. You buy, it's basically just buying and selling, but
Okay, so I'll talk about the types.
yeah, so the types of arbitrage.
Yeah,
The
there are types.
That's cool.
There are types. Like the first one, the one that is very popular that many people know is called card arbitrage. Card arbitrage involves them using either ATM card, Mastercard, of that has an arbitrage opportunity. Now, when we say there's an arbitrage opportunity, there's sorry, I'm saying arbitrage. It's arbitrage, everything. All right. So, card arbitrage involves you using taking advantage of a card. Let's say that it may be a virtual card. That virtual card, if you can do even Europe arbitrage, GBP, like GBP is like Great Britain pounds. If you can get Great Britain pounds at any platform at a lower price and sell it at a higher price, you're still making profit. So the arbitrage is different. It's like everybody in the whole world can do arbitrage. So it's not just something that is just a Nigerian whole stuff. Okay, so card arbitrage, right? So card may be a virtual, but this one has to do with card. Like you need to deposit with an ATM card, either a virtual card, a Mastercard.
Specific types of ATM, like are there specific types of ATM?
Yes. Sometimes it can have, it may be a signature card, it may be and a Visa card, a Mastercard, based on the card that will work on the platform. So card arbitrage can just be like FlutterWave has a Mastercard now, and that Mastercard works for certain arbitrage. Cheaper Cash has a Mastercard, and it works for certain arbitrage. Why we say it's an arbitrage opportunity is that the price of the debit dollar or Europe or whatever the currency it may be, Indian INR, the debit limits on that platform, like okay, the debit rate of let's say the rate is in INR and INR is like 6.3 on that card, and on Binance or in the platforms you send the assets to sell is like 6.7. So it's arbitrage. People in Nigeria most like, let's say on their debit card is 490, 500, 510, depending on what the rate is now, and they can find a platform that looks like they're going to be sending out either they'll buy a goose or buy something that they can easily convert back to let's say something like for most people they just do they send this money to maybe they are trying to make a payment to you, and like a mutual agreement now. So that's why it's like legal, but where most times it looks illegal is when there is a platform or Nigerians fight against crypto. So if you're using it to buy crypto, it's like, but if you say you're going to send it to a Ghana merchant or someone sending funds to somebody and the person agrees to also release crypto to you, so you can have a profit, or you can do on PayPal and load your PayPal account, and once the money comes to your PayPal account, you can sell it at a high price point. So okay, that's it.
So, card arbitrage.
Yeah, do you have a question on
Other forms of arbitrage.
No, this one, do you understand it?
No, I think I get it. So, you're talking about rates. So, now, let's say you buy it for 420, you sell it for 565 or so.
No, I don't say that's very high. Like I said,
That's very high.
480 and 480, 500 may be the rate. I sell it
Now,
for 560.
when you sell it,
or above. Okay.
does the money appear in your account instantly? Like, does the cash appear in your account instantly, or does it take some time?
Like okay, there's something I give people as a formula. So basically, there are like 3 laws in arbitrage. The first law in arbitrage says that number one, the exchange that you're using for the arbitrage must be known. It may be a personal exchange, like you. I tell you, guy, I know you're in US, right? So I'm gonna send paper like funds, and when I send paper funds to you, you agree to send me an asset that can easily convert back to my country amount, and that asset will be higher in amount. So I say, okay, I'll send you $100 worth of paper, but you can send me 95 USDT.
When I say $100.
No. I'm just giving you an example.
I get that. So, okay, now, as a young person, because I know many young people are curious in ways to make money off the internet, seeing as it's the biggest platform there is, what are the things we need to look? What are the things we need to look for when going to buy things or going to try arbitrage online? What are the things, the risks? Because people are scared of making risks, especially with new businesses or new ideas. So, what are the things we should look for when trying to do arbitrage online?
Alright, like one of the things I've come to notice that some people have actually lost money in arbitrage. I call them arbitrage casualties. Arbitrage, the people account they have deposited money in some platforms and they couldn't move the money in that platform. It was that bad. Like one of the things that I've noted is that they didn't take note of the platform. Like Skrill has wasted a lot of people's money. Neteller has blocked people's accounts permanently, and sometimes they can't get the funds out.
Why are all these platforms just going bad?
They have their rules, and some of this platform likes you to have the same address in your account, both in your bank statement and the one you wrote in your account. So when it doesn't match, and if they don't, and some of these platforms doesn't want you to use somebody's card, depending on all that. But I think you should ask me about the various types of arbitrage. Okay, I was also telling you about the 3 laws. So the first one is like the exchange must be known. Secondly, again, is that the place, like, you must get arbitrage. They must be like, okay, let me give you this scenario. Viewers, I think you benefit from this. What's your favorite meal?
Yeah. I'd say rice.
Rice. Okay, let's say a plate of rice should be like how much in your region?
Let's say 150.
A good plate of rice.
Okay, let's say 1,000.
Yeah. Okay, so a good plate of rice with chicken, right? Okay, a good plate of rice with chicken is like 1,000. I think in my own place it's like 3K, 3.5. Okay, so let's just use 1,000. Let's say I know a particular place that same quality of rice is 1.5, and people are always coming there to say, okay, the first thing in arbitrage is that the supply must be much than the demand. Let me say, like, okay, the demand must be much than the supply. Like, people want to buy this same rice here at 1,000.
Demand.
Yeah.
So basic economic rules and laws.
Yeah, economic rules applies. Let's say, like, people at this point, maybe point A and point B, and these people want this side is 1,000 and this side is 1.5. Okay, now it's the same quality of rice. Now people are not aware about this one that is 1,000, but they're already here with their cash. If they can see the same kind of rice here, because there's scarcity of that same rice, let's say just 100 pieces there, if they ever see any rice of that quality shows up there, they'll buy for 1.5 and you get it for 1,000. So I asked you a question at that time. I was asking that if you buy 2 plates and go to this side and sell that 2 plates, will you have profit?
I said yes.
So I told you that you won't have profit.
Okay,
why? Because of the transport. Let's say you're going to use boat or transport. So if you go to that side to this other side, you need to pay transport. Let's say if you're in somewhere like Badagry to Ikeja, it's going to cost you a lot.
Okay.
It costs you a lot, so you spend like 1,000.
How do you make profit?
So quantity now comes in. So if the quantity is high, it's going to make more profit. So let's say you bought 100 plates of rice. You everybody that wants fight. Now, why is it arbitrage opportunity? Firstly, you must identify the platforms. The platform must be aware. You must know where you are going to exchange that stuff at. You're not taking any risks. You're sure that I told you about demand and supply. That the demand must be higher than the supply. The demand for this 1.5 kind of vice, and somebody else shows up with that exact kind of vice, the person will just buy. And you're going to take note of what's the quantity of people that can actually buy this. So 100 persons, you will bring 100 plates of rice, and then you take 4k as a transport. You make 500 naira per the number of plates of rice. You times it 100, that's like you made 50,000. You move your transport, you make 46,000. So that's arbitrage for you. So this thing I just said, like I told you, the first thing that was established was that there was two platforms. There was a place to get it from, there was a place to get a supply from, and there was a place to send to fill up a demand, right? Then secondly, there was a known price point. You must know the two price points. You're not assuming, you must know there's a two price points difference. Second is that there must be higher demand and lesser supply, okay? So you can do arbitrage on that platform. So, and again, you must take note of the transport, which is the charges. The charge is very important. So these are the things you need to know. These are rudiments of every form of arbitrage. It can be coin arbitrage. I told you that also okay, you remember I told you 4 types of arbitrage.
4 types of that. Very break it down.
Card arbitrage, coin arbitrage, cardless arbitrage, and platforms arbitrage. So I said coin arbitrage. Okay, we all know about card arbitrage. It has to involve the MasterCard, ATM card, Visa card, signature cards, then the virtual card, and the physical cards. But the thing is that the rate in those cards is different from the rates, the dollar charge per transaction against another currency is different than the dollar charge on the platform. Let's say it's like 500 on this side, on this other side is 560. That makes it fun, so more profit. So, and again, cardless arbitrage. Wow, this is what everybody's dreaming, like, oh, I don't ever use my ATM card. Just want to know that.
And what makes cardless arbitrage?
It has no limit most times.
It is limitless.
Let's say I was talking about Dash. Like I said, let's say Ghana cedi is like 6.73 today. And let's say it says on 73 on Dash. And on the platform, you can still sell that Ghana cedi for 6.80. So that's like 0.07 Ghana cedi difference, right? So we're making 0.07 profit per one. To do 5,000 Ghana cedis, how much will be the profit? Can you tell me? Well, you're not good at your math, so it's going to be 350 Ghana cedis. That's platforms arbitrage. So it just you send, but it don't involve cards, no form of cards. There's a coin arbitrage. It looks like same cardless, but what happens is it's only about 2 crypto coins. And the 2 crypto coin can be like, let's say I get a coin known as ENV on the Hotbit platform, okay? And let's say on the Hotbit platform is 0.06. Now 0.0612, and on our platform is 0.064. If I have 100 of it on this platform and I send to this other platform, I will have more quantity of it there. So I make more profit. So that's it. But there's always a charge, like I told you guys, transportation fees. Like
that's cardless arbitrage.
Yes, but this one is coin because it just involves coin, cryptocurrencies.
So you trade the cardless coin. A few days ago,
More volumes.
It's okay, a few days ago, I was having a conversation with people, and somebody brought up something like, I had someone say sports arbitrage. Now I'm confused because it's either that you're playing ball with dollars or you're kicking with that.
No, sports arbitrage has to do with bookers. Finding, no, it's that arbitrage means there's little or no risk. the way which that we involve is that even though the match, that it's not every time they cancel a football match. Even though the match is cancelled or is postponed, you still have your capital back, so you don't lose your money. Okay, so these are the risks, but it's not a risk because for just like you have carried out another arbitrage at that time and make profit. Without your time delay, that is. But I'm not really pro. I think I did a video with a pro in sports arbitrage. So I think you should check the video, one of the videos on the description. You'll find it. So, but basically, the people that are into sports betting, they tend to understand that because every time there's a football match or any sports game, there's an arbitrage opportunity.
Now, seeing as well like Jimmy Neutron when it comes to arbitrage, like your head is just chocked full with information on this topic. Okay, so now questions to all the let's say fresh tools like they call us in secondary school, fresh tools of who are eager to start arbitrage. The question is, what are the do's and don'ts and what platforms? Like basically, you should know where to farm. You should know where to plant tries.
So I've mentioned like for card arbitrage, there are a lot of platforms. So we talked about pages. I talked about cheaper cash. Cheaper cash is not really so much like that, but the general platform that we know is Paybase, Binance. Wow, because Binance has access to a lot of people and countries, different currency pairs. That makes it so unique and so exciting. So Binance is super cool, guys. So Binance, you make use of Coinbase, you can make use of Skrill and Stellar, you can make use. There's a lot of other platforms that does pay me. They keep coming, but you have to trust the platform. There's liquidpro.com, there is EasyPay, SaaS, EasyPay. What you need to do is just simply you learn, you belong to a coach, then you belong to an update group, an update community. So if people trust yourself, you take your updates very well. If not, you should just jump into arbitrage. And arbitrage is legal. It's not like it's like against the rules. It's just like it's tried on secret. The CEO of FXTN
Basically, like
made his first billion dollar. The CEO of FX, he made this crypto platform called FTX. Yes, he made his first $1 billion of arbitrage because that I discovered there was a platform that Bitcoin has $10. So you buy with $1 million. I told you that arbitrage is about volumes. You get it?
I'm thinking about $1 billion.
Like he put in $10 million to buy Bitcoin and sell it at another platform.
Wow, you got $1 million.
And I keep flipping it, and that's how I made. Because that's why I told you he's trying on secrets. Though there was nobody knowing that secret at that time, so he made more profit. So if I discover an arbitrage platform, something I can do, maybe I know how to flip funds to somebody in Morocco and get 100 USD for every. So what I need to do is to keep it to myself.
No, now you cannot
Like-
money out to yourself. Like share with me, man.
No, like see this CEO of FXT.
Okay.
He made this money without. He just decided that he started hearing about this arbitrage. But this was 5 years ago, 7 years ago. He did this.
How long have you been doing arbitrage?
I've been doing arbitrage for like 2-3 years
So
now.
that means you should have enough money. We're calling investor and go
No, arbitrage then, we didn't really know about this coin stuff. We just did arbitrage in a little way, like
you guys
just-
are like pioneers.
and most times in arbitrage, your site determines how much you gain, like what you can think, what your mind can compare. So when I was doing arbitrage, I was using just one card. Like I could just put money on binary.com and trade it, flip 1% of it and withdraw. I was see that I made like because the limit then was like $500. So I just had two and I was okay because I just made $25 from that side, 25 to 50K. I was okay. I was not thinking about how I can get 10 cards and make 250K. That was just one phone. I didn't know about P2P then. You fund with your card and you go on Binance, you sell and all that. So I didn't really look at it with so much big eye, like let's get to the dawn. People that look at it with a big eye, I've seen people in Nigeria build houses. Like what land build houses from arbitrage. Yeah.
Seeing as we've come to the conclusion or near the conclusion of our video, doing everything or anything you want to take part of your life, you as Christians, you meet people. When you learn how to swim, you have an instructor. You want to learn how to get dinner, you have coaches. Yeah. So now, is there any? Do you offer your skills, saying like Harry Potter of arbitrage, your wins? So like, do you have?
That's an exaggeration. There are not people that do arbitrage on YouTube.
No, I don't think anybody is like you. So, okay, our investor and Gloria. So do you have any? Do you take people on courses?
Yeah, I have quite some courses. I have this P2P program that helps people get their own platform, so they can buy and sell USDT or different crypto coins for them. So they can buy Payoneer from PayPal from that. But that is the people that want to go into business and make money. But guys, I have if you don't understand the name of arbitrage, I have the general community called FX and but one is that I'm so choked up with different activities. Arbitrage is most like the least thing I do. You know, I have a running business going. So, but if you can learn by watching videos and all that, then following updates, then you can enjoy my efforts. I think the price is reduced with 10,000-15,000, so maybe 10,000 today. So you can join that because of the method that we're just showing them more. It's just generally card arbitrage and a little bit of cardless arbitrage. But there's one that we're bringing that is so hot, but that is for the P2P market. So P2P program is like 100K. So for this one, I just want anybody, especially students, to learn about this arbitrage.
Going back to the young.
Yeah. So like this mode of match is like a give back series for me.
Okay, so I think you've come to the conclusion for our visit. Once again, I am your, what I say, somewhat, I'm not saying humble, but let's say not prideful, let's say indolent, and that will make me take it easy. So just call me your host, Angel. This was we are just here with our arbitrage news. Our reporter of arbitrage.
This is one of my staff at
the Oh yeah, and he's also my boss. So thank you for joining us today. We talked about everything arbitrage. And please, if you like what you saw here today, click the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and like the video. Also leave a comment to tell us how you feel, and please look out for more videos like this.
See you on the best side of life, right? See them at the best side of life. I love you.